Hello guys. So in this session we are going to learn how to install SonarQube on Ubuntu. So let's start. To install SonarQube on Ubuntu, so we need first of all the prerequisite is we need Ubuntu instance, and we need basic knowledge about SonarQube, and we need to install OpenJDK 17 because to install SonarQube on Ubuntu we need OpenJDK 17. Okay, so if you don't have, then I'm going to install in this session. So let's start to install SonarQube on Ubuntu. So first of all, we need to update the system packages, as you can see. So as you can see here, I have successfully connected to my terminal. You can see Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. So first of all, I'm going to clear the screen and let's update the system package using the command sudo apt update command. So as you can see, it's done. We have successfully updated our system packages. So the next step is let's install OpenJDK. So to install SonarQube, we need to install OpenJDK 17 on our Ubuntu. Okay, so let's install OpenJDK 17 using the command sudo apt install OpenJDK 17 jdk-y. So as you can see, it's installing OpenJDK 17 on our Ubuntu 24.04 LTS EC2 instance. Okay. As you can see, it's almost done. Yeah, it's done, right? Okay. So let's clear the screen first. Okay. Then after that, let's install unzip package to extract the files from SonarQube archive. Okay, it's done. And if you want to check the Java version, your JDK version, you can enter the command java -fn version. You can see the OpenJDK 17.0.15. Right? Right. Okay. That means we have successfully installed OpenJDK 17. Okay. Now, the next step is let's download the latest SonarQube. Okay, so now it's time to install or download SonarQube. So first of all, we are going to download the latest SonarQube archive. So here I'm going to use wget command to download this. As you can see, it's done. You can see now we need to unzip this zip package. So for that, let's extract the file from the downloader archive using unzip package. So let's unzip this using the following command. It's done. If I run the ls command, as you can see, it's extracted files that in blue color. Okay. Then the next step is let's move to this extracted file to the system-wide directory such as opt directory. So we need to move this into this opt SonarQube directory. Now if I run the ls command, there is no extracted file because we have successfully moved to this location. Which location? opt SonarQube. Okay. Then the next step is let's create a dedicated SonarQube system user without login privileges and a home directory. So let's create. Okay, it's created. Then after that, let's grant the SonarQube user full privilege. It's also done. And now the next is, okay, it's done. Okay. Now the next step is let's set up PostgreSQL. Okay. In this, To install and to run SonarQube, we need PostgreSQL. Okay, so let's set up and install PostgreSQL. So first of all, let's install the PostgreSQL. So the command is sudo apt install -y PostgreSQL common PostgreSQL -y. So as you can see, it's installing PostgreSQL. Okay, it's done. So let me clear screen first. Then let's enable the PostgreSQL that we have installed and then start. And let's check the status. It's running. It's active, right? You can see. Okay. Let me clear screen first. Okay. Okay. Now the next stage, okay. Now let's log in the PostgreSQL database server as Postgres use. Okay. So how to log into PostgreSQL? It's simple. Sudo -u PostgreSQL PSQL. PostgreSQL. Okay. Okay, that means PSQL means PostgreSQL. So let's log into this. As you can see, PSQL, PostgreSQL, Ubuntu. And if you want to click on help, enter help, then as you can see the details, copyright and so on the details of it. Okay, if you want to quit, then you can simply /q/g terminate with the search silicon semicolon to execute query and so on the details of it. Okay. Okay. Now let's create a Sonar user PostgreSQL role with strong password to use with SonarQube. Okay. So as you can see, to create a user in this. So my username is Sonar user with login encrypted password. So here you need to enter your password. So I'm going to enter my password here. Okay. So my username is Sonar user and my password will be Sonar123. So let's create a user. So create role. Okay. So our role successfully create Sonar user with the password. Okay. Then let's create a SonarQube database. We need to create a database. So my database will be SonarQube. My database name will be SonarQube. So let's create. Okay, you can see create database successfully created. Now let's grant the Sonar user role full privileges to SonarQube database. So for that, so let's run this command. You can see grant all privileges in our database. So your database name is SonarQube to Sonar user. That Sonar user is my username. Okay, so that's why here I mentioned database name as well as username. Okay, you can see the message grant. Okay. It's done. Now let's switch to the SonarQube database. The command is -/ right? And then you can switch to the database. You can see now you are connected to the database SonarQube. You can see now we are in SonarQube database. User as usual Postgres, right? Okay. Now here the next command is let's grant the Sonar user role full privilege to public schema. So for that, we need to run this permission. We need to run this command grant all privileges on schema public to Sonar user. Okay, it's done. And now I'm going to quit /q. You can see now we are in Ubuntu. Sorry. You can see. Okay. Now let's clear the screen. So we have successfully create user, we have successfully create database, we have successfully give some permissions, right? Okay. Okay. Now it's the next step is let's configure SonarQube. So it's time to configure SonarQube. So let's open main SonarQube.properties in SonarQube configuration file. So here you can see sudo nano and our SonarQube folder is in /opt SonarQube config, and the file name is sonar.properties. So let's edit this file. And here we need to do some changes. So first of all, here let's go to the user credentials, and here uncomment this Sonar JDBC username and Sonar password. So here I'm going to enter my Sonar user. That my Sonar user username, you can see Sonar user. That my username that I have that I have created in PostgreSQL. That username Sonar user, and my password is Sonar123. Right? You remember when we in PostgreSQL, when we create our user and password, right? User. So that user is Sonar user and password is Sonar123. And here I'm going to enter this command. Okay. Or else you can remove this also. Okay. And then let's go to this, scroll down, and web server. And in this web server, I'm going to add these lines, that Sonar Web Java additional and Sonar Web host and Sonar Web port. That 3 lines here. So as you know, the Sonar port number is default 9090 and the host is 0.0.0.0. That means any IP address can access this. Okay, so it's done. We have successfully made these changes. Now, okay, now the next step is let's open the sysctl syst.config file to modify the system memory limits. So let's open this file and let's go to the end. And in this end of the file, we need to add this 2 line. So let's save the file and exit. Then after that, let's create a new /etc security limits this file sonarcube.config file to create a resource limits configuration for SonarQube. So let's create. And in this file, let's add this directories to increase the file descriptor and process limit for SonarQube. So let's save the file and exit. Okay. Then after that, let's allow the network connection to the SonarQube port number 90900. Okay, rules updated. It's now 900, so 9000. So let's run the following command to install UFW and all SSH connections if it is unavailable. If you want, then you can install. Otherwise, you can skip this also. Okay. Now let's reload the apply firewall configurations. Okay, it's firewall not enabled. Okay. Okay, it's not mandatory. Okay. And in last, let's set up the SonarQube as a system. So for that, we need to create a sonarcube.service file. And in this file, we need to add this. Okay, so it's done. We have successfully installed SonarQube. Now let's reload the let's reload system to apply the changes. And then let's start and enable the SonarQube. Then last start. And now check the status. As you can see, it's active running 6 seconds ago. That means we have successfully installed SonarQube on our Ubuntu. Okay. Now it's time to access SonarQube in browser. So how to access? So it's simply copy your instance IP on browser, and as I told you, the SonarQube port number is 9000. So as you can see, it's loading. SonarQube is starting. If you successfully install SonarQube, then you will have this page like that. SonarQube is starting, right? So just a second. Sometimes it takes few seconds to start. As you can see, it's loading now. It's login to SonarCube. So it's login credentials. So to log into SonarQube, first default password and default username of SonarQube is admin and password also admin. Okay, remember this when you log into SonarQube for the first time, the default login credential, that username and password is admin. Click on login. After that, update your password. Okay, so enter a new password. First of all, enter your old password, that admin, and enter password. Okay, so you can see you need to follow this your that rules. 12 characters, one uppercase, one lowercase, one number, one special character. You need to follow this. After that, you will update your password. Okay, so let's enter password. Okay, as you can see, it's right. That means we have the match this password. Click on update. So as you can see, we have successfully logged into our SonarQube. You can see the SonarQube and the projects, issues, rules, quality profiles, quality gates, administrator, more, and so on the details. And you can see our account and our profile and so on the details. As you can see, the profile, login, admin, groups, and so on the details about. You can see the security and so on. As of now, there is no any password. If you want to update the password, then you can update from here also. In projects, as of now, there is nothing, right? So that's it. Okay. So in this session, we have learned how to install SonarQube on Ubuntu. So thank you for watching, and I hope you understand.